awkward moment when you trip on your own feet or wave at someone you thought you'd meet. Ooh, we've all been there, yeah, it's true. That awkward moment staring right at you. Like when you text your boss and call them babe, or get caught in a mug you really hate. Ooh, we've all been there, yeah, it's true. That awkward moment staring right at you.
It happens. Sometimes you just get caught in one of life's awkward moments, but embrace it, celebrate it at 237. It's text 35270. Just fill in the blank. That awkward moment when blank. And maybe it's that thing that's like hyper relatable to other people, and you're like, oh, everybody's had this awkward moment. Or maybe you're just such an awkward specimen. Literally would only happen to you. Amy K, that awkward moment wins something.
It's not too bad, but it's a little awkward. So I'm wearing this hoodie dress. It's my second time wearing it. I really like it. It's a fun, summery color. I'm not sure if because I dried it and I washed it with hot water, it shrunk a little bit. So it's supposed to be a dress, but I have bike shorts under it because it's riding short.
A hoodie dress? It just looks like a sweatshirt.
But it's long. It's a dress. What do you mean? See, there's a hoodie on the back.
I thought it was just an oversized sweatshirt.
It's supposed to be a dress. Last time I wore it, it was a dress. It goes down pretty low, but I have bike shorts on under it now.
Oh, yeah, maybe something's going on. It just looks like a sweatshirt, yeah.
So it's an oversized sweatshirt now where I have bike shorts under it, but it's supposed to be a dress.
I mean, that's still better than what I'm dealing with. Every sweatshirt I put on, it's like, is that guy's belly there every time he lifts his arm up a little bit? Yeah, it is.
Well, I don't want this to get any shorter.
Yeah, that's just all my stuff, actually. That awkward moment wins something. Hi.
That awkward moment when you're trying to have a conversation with a man, but all he can do is stare down your shirt.
Not really. I can't relate, but I get it. Do you want to say something then? What do you do?
It's awkward for us to say anything, but we notice. We can see where your eyes go.
Well, because generally speaking, when you're conversing with somebody, you make eye contact, right?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, that's definitely not where you're looking. We've seen some awkward moments.
Yeah, someone said that awkward moment when you start a new job and no one tells you what to do, so you're just kind of walking around looking lost. And someone said that awkward moment when your coworker has been pronouncing your name wrong for the past year, finally corrected them.
Listen, though, the job one, that's probably the best job ever. Can you imagine, like, them just being like, oh, yeah, they clearly know what they're doing, and you're just like, do-do-do-do.
Or do you think they thought, oh, someone else is going to train them, and everyone else is just pointing the fingers at someone else, and no one is actually training them?
Just always look busy.
Yeah.
You're in a rush to somewhere. They don't know it's the vending machine in your car in the bathroom. Just make that triangle
Just
all
get
day.
out of there.
And what's that awkward moment you experienced? 237, it's text 35-70s. We play Miles Smith, Stargazing the Playhouse, Y94. Doing a round of that awkward moment when, just kind of fill in the blank, that awkward moment when something. The Y94 Morning Playhouse celebrating an awkward moment that happened to you. And there's some awkward folks.
Yeah, someone said that awkward moment when one of my buddies de-pants me over the weekend. We were out drinking and he got me good. Someone else said that awkward moment when you've been sick for a while. I've been sick since last week. I tried to go to work on Tuesday, ended up getting sick on my drive in. So I had a mess all over me, had to go in, talk to my boss, explain what happened. He sent me home for the day. I've been at home sick, but now I'm heading back into work. Wish me luck. Hopefully I'm healthy.
So how about that awkward moment when you realize you've maybe been saying something wrong your entire life? Is the saying that you pantsed somebody or you de-pantsed somebody?
I don't know.
Because I have gone my entire life thinking that to get pantsed is to rip down somebody's pants or have yours ripped down. But is it de-pantsed? Have I been saying it wrong my entire life?
I think it's de-pants. You're removing the pants.
I mean, it theoretically makes sense because to pants
sounds
somebody,
like you're putting
them
pants on them. Hey,
got
come here,
pants.
buddy.
Stop putting pants on me like a toddler.
Or like, I don't think it's the style anymore, but remember when people would kind of show their boxers and they'd really let their booty out?
Mm-hmm.
If you were just going around pulling them up, like giving them a wedgie almost.
I think
got pantsed.
Well, now I feel awkward because I always thought it was you've got pantsed. Is it de-pantsed?
I don't know. I don't de-pants people.
Well, I don't anymore. I've grown out of it. That awkward moment win.
Most awkward moment is when you're walking your dog and he goes number 2, but you never have the poo-poo baggies.
Well, you got to bring some poo-poo baggies. Always.
Yeah, why are you going out without them?
You probably live in my neighborhood and go past my house.
Stop, it's the one that's getting your house.
I got a real problem with that. Your awkward moment when?
Okay, what I think is the most awkward moment is when you're sitting there talking about, some coworker behind their back, and then they just walk into the room, and you've got to turn around and try to figure out what to say about something totally different.
Yeah, I'm going to let you in a secret. It's obvious.
They
Like when you
know.
walk in a room and people are like, I like caramel rolls. Like they know you're being talked about.
But people still do it. Why make it so awkward?
Everybody knows. Hey, listen, I'm not crazy. Everybody's saying it's not D-pants.
It's absolutely not DePants. Someone said DePants sounds funny. I don't know. I read what I read.
I know it's not you. I'm just saying that doesn't make any sense. That's not what people say. It makes logical sense when you think about the words, but that's not what people say.
Someone did say, I've always known it as being pantsed to. It's a weird word to look at, too. I guess people could look up the definition. I don't care.
Here's what happens. Here's what we do. When Joel D gets to work today,
You're going to get him?
we're going to get him, and we're going to just listen to say, like, because he's going to either say, oh, my God, I've been pantsed, or, oh, my God, I've been D-pantsed, and we'll just see what he says.
Do you announce that when it happens to you?
I mean, for the purposes of the social experiment, I sure hope so. So we'll get him when he gets here, and we'll see what he says.
Listen, he has a broken hand. He's not going to be able to pull him back up and button him. He's told me he's struggling.
So after we
with
D-pants him, you're going to have to pants
I am not helping him button his pants.
You got to do one or the other. I can't do the
I'm not
D-pantsing
doing
and the pantsing.
either. I don't want to be a part of this.
What kind of team is this?
No.
You got an awkward moment when?
When you see someone you don't want to talk to, so you have to fake a conversation on your cell phone, but then your phone starts ringing for real and you're totally busted.
Oh, yeah, that's a really an advertisement of your phone always on silent, right? So it never ruins the whole thing.
I think that's all I ever have my phone on is silence.
For that reason, probably.
Just know I get annoyed when it goes off. I just like it on silent. I'm too popular.
Ain't that the truth? It's because you're not going around pantsing people, I guess.
That's exactly why.
Awkward moment.
That awkward moment when you don't know anything about cars, but a pretty woman asks you for help with her car.
Oh, yeah, you're going to fake that. You're going to fake that all day.
No. Have you ever seen The Office? This is what happens. Well, he's also dressed like a mechanic in the show, but someone asks for help and he completely ruins the car.
I mean, you're going to keep going with it, right?
Oh, you better be careful.
Matt, grab a couple more of these. Your awkward moment when just something awkward that happened to you. 237, it's text 35270 for the Playhouse. Playhouse 194, your awkward moment when?
That awkward moment when you send your boyfriend to go out and get tampons, and instead he comes back with adult diapers.
How? What?
Was he being funny, or did he really just, maybe is that blissfully unaware? I don't know.
It's so different, though.
But he's never clearly bought that, I guess.
He could have asked anyone for help. What do you mean you've never, as a male, you've had to see the box. Just growing up, if you've had siblings, you have a mother, if you've gone shopping with your significant other, if you live in the same home as your significant other.
Here's the thing, though. I do agree. He should have been able to figure it out. I 100% agree. But I don't know when the last time is. I don't need them, just so we're clear. But when you walked past adult diapers, or you've seen them advertised on
I've
TV.
had to buy them.
Well, there you go. Then you know as well as anyone, perhaps better than most, that they go out of their way to make these seem almost like fashionable.
Yeah, they do.
So, like, the box probably has this, like, woman where all you see is
It
her
looks like
legs.
underwear.
And hers posing all kind of, like, borderline sexually with the adult diaper on. Like, I could see how you would look at that if you're not really paying attention. Just be like, oh, there's a lady wearing her pad thing.
But didn't she say tampons?
Yes, and she got adult diapers.
So there's a difference between tampons and pads.
Well, why would
That's
he know
another
this?
conversation.
He's not buying these things, obviously.
But you called it a pad. I think you're as confused as this guy.
I would be able to whittle my way. I have whittled my way through, but I'm trying to just say I don't think the baby guy is just an idiot, and he'll never be asked to do it again. He'll never be asked to do it again.
I am getting annoyed with people in the text club.
Why?
I do not care about the word pantsed or depantsed.
We had a nice little conversation about it.
And now someone's sending me the definitions. Okay, I can look up definitions of the same depantsed, and guess what? I'm finding it too.
That awkward moment, Amy's getting mad about a just fun side conversation.
I can't.
Yeah, so you're over getting pants now.
I'm over it.
Okay, no more pants in the 194 studio. We're done with it. It's banned.
It shouldn't have ever. It shouldn't happen.
It was a whole hazing thing. Just hired a couple of interns. They'll never know the magic. That's a shame. Any final awkward moments?
Yeah, someone said I was with my chief judge and boss and took off walking and tripped over my feet, went rolling. So embarrassing. Did they help you? I hope so. And someone else said, I had been day drinking. I was at my stepdad's house. I went into his backyard to go to the bathroom, and a delivery guy came around the corner with a package as I was standing there.
Oh,
Do you apologize?
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. Probably. Oh, sorry.
Sorry you caught me like this.
And awkward moment.
That awkward moment when your boss asks about your dating life. You can't tell if he's hitting on you or if he's just extremely nosy.
I mean, probably that. Don't you think? Probably just making conversation, I like to think.
How often does it happen?
And is it like asking about your dating life in a weird way? Like, hey, so you seen anybody right now? Like, there's ways to do it where it's going to seem like hitting on someone, sure.
I don't know. It could just be nosy.
I think that's probably the most likely, probably. Are you still looking at pants?
No.
Yeah, probably.
The person who fell, I'm responding back to them. They got hurt. I said, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's nice of you. Look at that. Look at that. A glimmer of light in Amy K. Hey, there's a mom in the Playhouse family who did some punishing of her kid. She's wondering if you think she went too far. It's after Sabrina Carpenter Espresso.